Hi everyone. Welcome back. My name is Gabriel, and in today's video, I will show you how to quickly and easily remove duplicate values in Microsoft Excel. So duplicate values are one of the most common problems when working with a dataset. And if you don't clean them up, they can mess up with your analysis. Okay, let's get started. So I have a sample data on my sheet here. All right. And maybe before we proceed, why remove duplicates? So duplicates come from different ways. Maybe they can come from copying or pasting your data, importing from different sources, or simply human error. So if left unchecked, they can cause inaccurate results. For example, if you double count sales or repeating customer records, okay, which we don't want that to happen. So luckily, Excel gives us the tools to fix this with just a few clicks. So I have a data set with me here. So I will show you three methods. Okay, the first one is the remove duplicates feature, which is found in Microsoft Excel. And then the second one is the use of a function, which is called as the unique function. And then the third one is by using Power Query. So let's start with the first method. Okay, so I have my data set here, all right, and I want to remove my duplicates. So what do I do? So click in one of the cells in your data set, but it's important that you select the entire range. Okay, so let's hit Control A to select this. Okay, all right. I'm sorry for that. Before I proceed, I like working with tables for some reasons. So I'll convert this range first of all before I start into a table. So I'll hit Control A and then Control T, and then it will ask me to prompt me my table has headers, leave it checked, and then hit the OK button. All right. So we have successfully converted our range into a table. So now let's proceed. Okay. So what you have to do is click in one of the cells in your table, then go to the data tab, and on your far right hand side, you will see under the data tools here, you will see the option which says remove duplicates. Actually, Microsoft Excel is very good because the moment you move your cursor towards an icon, it will even display what that icon does. Okay, so under the data tools, you find the remove duplicates, and then click on it, all right, and then this pop-up box will appear. All right, so it says to delete duplicates, select one or more columns that contain duplicates. So for me, I want everything, I want all the columns to be selected, and so that Microsoft Excel compares in all these columns, and if there's a duplicate, it must be removed. So my table has headers, it has also been marked, because from my data set here, you can see that my data set has headers such as name, department, country, and salary. So I'll simply click OK. All right, then it tells me 5 duplicate values were found and removed, 30 unique values remain. Okay. All right, so that's great. I've removed my duplicate values using the first method, which is known as um, by using the duplicates removal, which is found in Microsoft Excel. Now let's move to the second one. All right, so the second one is the use of a function. Okay, so this function, remember that in Microsoft Excel, to write a function, you always start with an equal sign. Okay, then you type the name of the formula, which is the unique. Okay, so the moment I type UN, I'll see that my unique formula is displayed here. So I'll simply double click on it, and then I have to select the entire range, okay, or my table. So I know for sure that this is actually, it's table 1. Okay, so you can simply click in one of the cells and drag, okay, your entire data set. Okay, drag it. Okay, so and then close your formula, and then you hit enter. So you see that the moment I hit enter, now this formula retains only the unique values in my data set. So it means all the duplicates values have been removed. So there is an advantage of using this formula is that as you add in new records, they are automatically added in your other table. Okay, so as you can see, as I type here, the records are being added. All right, that is the beauty with this. Okay, so the other thing is that if you type in a duplicate, it will automatically not be displayed here because it will be removed by this formula. Okay, so let's look at the third method. Okay, so let me just go back. Okay, let me go back. All right. So the third way of removing duplicates is by using what is known as the Power Query. Okay. So for you to do that, okay, you need to select your table or your data range and then navigate to the Data tab and go on the Get and Transform. So under the Get and Transform window, you will see this one, which looks like a box. So it says get and transform. So where are we getting our data from? It's from a table or a range. Then select that and it will open another window, which is the window for the Power Query, where everything will happen. Now, it is important to note that the two methods, which is the remove duplicates feature in Microsoft Excel and the unique formula, they are not case sensitive. Okay, so by case sensitive, I mean, for example, if you write Bob with an uppercase, or in uppercase, you write Bob starting with a capital B, and then the other one has Bob starting with a small letter B. Okay, so the two formulas, they are not case sensitive. They will treat that as a duplicate. But when it comes to Power Query is case sensitive. And for that reason, we want everything, for example, such as the name, the department, the country, okay, to be uniform. Okay, because this one that we're using is case sensitive. So for us to do that, simply click on top of your column header, then go on the Transform tab, and then look for where it says Format. So under the Format, you have options. Lowercase, do you want to put it in lowercase, in uppercase, capitalize each word? So for now, I just want to capitalize each word. Okay, then I hit that. So the moment I hit capitalize each word, that means the name column now has been capitalized. The first word, the first letter has been capitalized. So let me come to department. I am not sure. I have no time of checking what's on the bottom. If it's uniform, so I'll just come to the format and then I'll also capitalize each word. And then I'll also come to the country column. I'm also not sure what's on the bottom. And so I will hit on the capitalize each word. All right. So now we have made our data uniform. Now we can proceed with the remove duplicates now. So you need to select the entire range of your data set or the table. For you to do that, hold your shift key and click on the last column in your data set. Then I have selected this. So let me just repeat this. So select the first column, hold your shift key on your keyboard, then go on and click on the last column in your data set. Then I have selected everything. Now let's proceed with removing our duplicate values. So let's just go back to our home tab and let's click on this one which says remove rows. Okay, then under the remove rows, you see now that there is a remove duplicates option. Okay, by the way, you can also remove blanks. Okay, we'll talk about that later. So you can remove this. All right. Okay. All right. So now our duplicates have been removed, okay, from our data set. So the duplicates have been removed from our data set. So what do we do now? We need to close and load. Okay, so let's click on close and load. So close and load to. All right, let's do this. So let's do close and load to. So another box will appear. Okay, so the first one says select how you want to view this data in your workbook. So do you want to view it as a table, as a pivot chart, or as a pivot table report? Okay, so I'll leave it as a table. Then do you want it to appear in the existing sheet or in the new worksheet? So if you choose new worksheet, that means a new worksheet will open. But for now, I want the existing sheet. And so under the existing sheet, I will choose where to place it. So let me just place it here. All right. And then I will hit my OK button. All right. Give it a minute. It's still loading. Okay. Okay. Now I can see that my table has loaded successfully. All right. And I can see that my table now doesn't have duplicate values. All right. So the Power Query, just like the unique function, they are dynamic in a sense that when you add data, the data will automatically be displayed in the two tables. So let's try this. Let me add Gabriel. Okay, that's George. So you can see that here on the unique function, as I type, it's dynamic, like everything changes. But on this part where I've used the Power Query, nothing changes. Okay, don't worry, it's dynamic. All you have to do is you need to refresh your sheet. You need to refresh your sheet. Okay, so you need to refresh your sheet. The moment you refresh your sheet, you can see now that George has been reflected on this same thing. So these are the three many methods that you can use to remove or deal with duplicates. So just a wrap up. So the first one is the remove duplicates feature in Microsoft Excel, which is not dynamic. The second one is the unique function, which works in some versions of Microsoft Excel, of course. I must emphasize that. And then the third one, we have the famous Power Query to remove duplicates in Microsoft Excel. All right. Thank you so much for your time and see you in the next video.